Why do you think this is an important event for the Vietnamese community?
I think it's a project that bridges the gap between the young and old. It's an intergenerational project where we worked separately with the elders and also with the younger generations, and we sort of brought them together for this launch to showcase the stories through the cubes and also through the mini digital stories.
It's very important because for the first time we find other ways, alternative ways to showcase stories of the old and the young, instead of just getting them to sit down and listen to the elderly to speak. In this case we use an more artsy form through photographs, cubes, and it's been working well, and we've seen the reaction of the crowd today has been very successful.
This is something that hasn't been done before, and I found it to be quite different from, say, the traditional means, and video was a great way to communicate my ideas towards family issues and so on.
Suy nghĩ sao?
Thì cô nghĩ là những cái feel của các cháu rất là tốt, tại vì các cháu tự tin.
Vietnamese Storyexchange is basically a fusion of two really important projects. One which worked with the elders and the other that worked with young people. And from my experience, the elders wanted to talk and share memories, and on the other hand, the young people wanted to use technology, multimedia, and basically equipment to make their digital stories.
No, I speak Vietnamese.
How does that work?
Yes, you said. How does that work?
And like the 30 young people and elders who have contributed to the Vietnamese Storyexchange, many of these people have a special story to tell. As part of the Vietnamese Storyexchange program, you will not only be able to hear about many Vietnamese people's refugee experience, you'll also hear about the joys of family and seeing children succeed in our country.
On the tree, and her mother underneath yelling to come down.
Encourage intercultural dialogue and tell the stories of this extraordinary place.
Đó là hai điều tôi cảm thấy rằng cái chương trình rất là hay, đã đóng góp rất nhiều trong
I think it's really important in the fact that you can connect with old and young, and I think there's a huge gap in between that in the Vietnamese community. And also it's a great way for older Vietnamese to express themselves nowadays, and so with younger people.
So this historic photo tells the story of Miss Han when she first arrived in Australia, learning English, and they took an excursion for her to be introduced about our Australian native animals, and here she is having fun with our kangaroos. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tan Phúc is 88 years old, making her the oldest attendee of Vietnamese Storyexchange. Cảm tưởng của bà cũng như là cô như thế nào sau khi tham dự một cái chương trình như thế này?
Về phần bà thì bà thấy một cái chương trình sinh hoạt về văn hóa như thế này ấy, thì rất là vui và rất là có ý nghĩa.
Ladies and gentlemen, she will read one of her poetry titled Spring in Australia.
Sydney, Úc Châu, tháng 9 năm 2009, đầu mùa xuân nơi xứ Úc.
It's a wonderful event that seeks to promote the talent that we have in our community, and also it's an opportunity to tell the stories of Vietnamese refugees and also the stories of young Vietnamese Australians growing up here and the experience they've had.
When I talk to my mum, I would just be like, yeah, mum, yeah, I gotta go. But now I feel like I want to actually be able to connect with her more and ask her about her story. What was it like, mum?
Finding a story was quite hard, yeah. Like you have so many stories, but it's just quite hard to pick on one to deliver.
I'm coming here as a representative of the Vietnamese community in Australia who started off chapter, which is organizing the project. I feel very proud, very happy of the event.
In some way, watching the film, speaking to the other people, would have learned something new, about themselves, or about people.